Here we are again for the Ash and Ed podcast. If you're thinking to yourself, ooh, the audio sounds less like they're recording it in a bathtub on the moon, that's because thanks to...
Hashtag Ringwood Mazda.
Actually, well, we've got brand new microphones. He's already... Stop moving around. You can't move.
What do you mean?
We've got a cord, but it's still going into the little recorder, and if you move around, it'll sound crazy.
Well...
You've knocked my notes.
Well, hang on, mate. Well, because they're bloody tied up.
Do two things. Take the Velcro off the microphone cord, which I've got there, and then also...
Unbind your feet.
Or take that and bind your feet so we can take a picture for Cathy.
Yeah, good.
And people are starting to wonder on our Facebook page and on our Ash and Ed podcast Twitter page, Cathy, the internet perv, who keeps asking for foot pictures. Do we have an update on that today?
Do we ever?
Okay, well, let's get back to that. We should start with our sponsors, of course. You've mentioned your personal sponsor already.
Yes, I'll mention it again. It's hashtag Ringwood Mazda.
Okay.
For anything you need, car or otherwise.
Okay. I should say at this point, in no way do I endorse hashtag Ringwood Mazda. This is Ed Cavalier speaking, and in no way do I endorse hashtag Ringwood Mazda. If anything, I strongly disendorse that sponsor. No counter to that. We're also brought to you by Channel 10's brand new show starring Tony Perrin called...
Let's Do Coffee.
Yeah, Let's Do Coffee with Tony Perrin, which does sound like fun. I'm a big Tony Perrin fan. I'd much prefer Let's Do Acid.
With Tony Perrin.
It's Saxon from Big Brother. How good would Let's Do Acid be?
That'd be great.
We're going to do a pitch today, and I'm going to do it straight away. Let's Do Acid with... right? But it's actually Let's Do Coffee asterisk.
Good.
So... Some people, when they arrive, let's say we got look who it is. It's former host of Big Brother Update, Mark Goldman.
Perfect.
Meet Tony Perrin. You met Tony Perrin? Yeah, you're old friends.
Of course.
And
we used to go out.
Oh, no, we can't confirm that. And what happens is he grabs a cup of the coffee, but he doesn't know whether or not it's been deeply spiked with acid.
I think it's 50-50 chance it's spiked. So you go on there for publicity.
A chat.
Yeah.
And you might be having normal chat about your latest venture, your blog.
Yep.
Or you could be on a pretty heavy trip.
Is it 1-for-1? So, like, if you don't get spiked, it's Tony.
No.
Oh, Saxon.
No.
Tony's
never spiked.
Yep.
She's not part of it.
Yep.
She, for all she knows, it's just and actually we haven't told her. So she just thinks people are weird. She just thinks 50% of the guests are really out there.
Love it.
Geez, that...
Mike Goldman.
He was out there?
Yeah.
Was that good? Oh, everyone's like, yeah, Tony, that was great. The third hour was the best. When he was flapping his arms as the Hawk of Destiny. That was really good television.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour show.
And also, I think, then they have other big Channel 10 personalities. Gary Megan's on.
Good.
Spiked. The guys from the motor racing.
Greg Rust.
Rusty. Jeez. And then Tony says, is Greg Rust okay? Oh, he's a great guy.
Yeah, Brad McEwen, sports on Channel 10.
Yeah, lock the
Off
windows.
His face. I'd like to get Quartermain on there too.
Oh, Quarters.
Yeah. You know, I saw Quarters at Room nightclub in Hawthorne about 15 years ago.
If people are wondering who Quartermain is, he used to do the sport on the panel, and now he's a Channel 10 newsreader in Victoria.
Yeah. Took over from Mel Walden on Channel 10, but anyway, in Melbourne.
In Victoria, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw Quarters at the nightclub, and I went up to him. I said, hey, Quarters. I'd had about 15 Jaeger bombs. I said, Quarters. He said, yeah. I said, you go for the Hawks. He said, yeah, I do. I said, me too. High five.
Great night. Great night.
And I walked off.
Great night.
And I've never seen him again. Actually, I saw him at the opera.
And what'd you say?
At La Bohème.
You go for Wagner.
I just looked at him, and I didn't go up to him that night because I didn't.
Because it was an opera night. Why were you at the opera?
Got invited to the opening by Opera Australia. They invite me all the time.
How did you get on the mailing list for Opera Australia?
Mate, look at this. We're going to my fridge. Wait.
All right. He's going to his fridge. He's walking off.
Opera invites.
He's got opera invites, he says. Coming out of his ring. Okay, he said orifice.
And yes, this is to...
I'm looking at a opening night invitation. He's right to go and see. For the life of me, I can't work out what this is.
I think that one was La Bohème.
Oh, this is no. This is for the. Oh yeah, this is La Bohème.
Yeah. So the one I saw was something else. But,
something else. Do you remember what happened in the opera?
Yeah. Do you know what? So I went with my then girlfriend, Ed.
Oh, she sounds nice.
I was watching it, and I don't even understand Italian.
No,
So they're singing in Italian.
They do.
Very hard to understand.
unless you speak Italian, yeah.
And I was like thinking, this is good, but I have no idea what's going on. And then I realised they had subtitles
Yeah, they got
on the
subtitles.
bloody roof.
Yeah, they do.
And so I nudged my girlfriend and said, hey, check it out. The bloody subtitles are up there, babe.
Yeah.
And she knew all along. And she looked at me like I was the biggest idiot in the world.
Okay, well, who's the idiot? Someone's being taken to the opera.
Now, she had a good time. We had bottomless champagne.
At the opera?
Yep.
So you got plastered at the
Oh,
opera?
yeah.
And when you said, babe, we're going to the opera, what did she say? I love opera.
No, she said...
Will we get a free car?
No, she said, really? Is this a joke? Because if I turn up there and you're not there, I won't be happy. I said, I'll be there.
Like that time you told me we had tickets to the Australian Open men's final, and I showed up by myself.
That's like my brother. I did that to my brother. But anyway, Ed.
Yeah, you told him you had tickets to a box, and you didn't.
Yeah, I told you I needed $50. And
Yeah.
I said, if you give me $50
$50
to borrow,
To borrow.
I will get you tickets not only to the Australian Open, but to Sam Groth's personal box. He said, seriously? I said, serious. He said, if this doesn't come off, then this is the last time I'll ever lend you money. I said, it's going to come off.
And you knew full well in your head, as he was handing over the 50, did you know, this is a lie, I'm lying?
No, definitely not.
You thought you had the tickets? Or
I thought I was a phone call away.
Why didn't you? And when you made that phone call?
I never made the phone call. Because I got the $50.
Did you ever get another 50 from your bro?
No.
Yeah. So
But
he's
you know
true
what?
to his word. How is he, by the way? We haven't heard an update from him in a while.
Cammy's good. He's very upset by the caliber of women on The Bachelor.
What's his problem with them?
I don't know, mate.
It's The Bachelor. What does he think they're
I
going to
don't
be?
know. He sends me these texts. They're full on.
Ooh.
He's upset.
Does he think they're not interesting enough?
He wouldn't go for them, so he's fired up.
Yes, he would.
And
Yeah, but yes, he would. If he was out at a nightclub and he'd had a few champagnes and one of them wandered over to him, like the massage therapist from Queensland who swears a lot, of course he would.
is that the chick who eats
Antenna.
bacon?
Yeah, Antenna. No, that's a different one.
Oh God, she really loves bacon. That girl.
I think she's being paid by bacon to say it.
That was ridiculous.
It was so clear. I was like, why are they letting this through? This is so... It's like Sam Kekovich in a wig trying to go on about lamb.
Yeah.
To The Bachelor. It was so clearly... I'm like, is this a sponsorship thing?
Yeah.
Why have they got the iSelect guy in a bra trying to pick up Richie by saying that the thing that she does best in life is select insurance?
I'm not up to that bit.
No, that's a fake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was going to say, fuck, this is
trying
going
to
to
make
get
a
really...
parallel.
No, I was going to say, this is going to be good.
Well, I couldn't think of a...
No, but that's something they do. They just did the bacon thing. Anything's possible.
That was pretty weird.
No, but then she said, did you see she went weird? She goes, and I really hope Richie likes bacon. But if he doesn't, more bacon for me.
Yeah,
and then
it's like
she
she
was
was
like, yum, yum, yum.
It was
or
like she was
something.
reading it off a card.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really happy with a female in my life when one of them came in, a very busty one.
Ooh, from WA?
I don't know where she's from.
Yep.
This female person in my life said, look at the tits on that.
Yeah.
And I said, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah. And then, did you get in trouble?
No, but she said it, not
Yeah.
me. She
Look at
said
the
it.
tits on that.
I said, all right. I said, there's a tweet. She said, don't be stupid.
That sounds like something Daryl Kerrigan would say.
Why don't you are a big chance to have a dalliance with one of the current Bachelor contestants.
Yeah.
Do you know any of them on Instagram?
Actually, the girl, Alexander, she tweets me.
Bring it up. Here's
She-
a scoop.
Once a week,
Hey,
she...
Scoopler, are you listening? Hey, Scoopler.
Yeah,
Cop
Scoopler.
this.
Scoopler. Get ready. She tweets me once a week.
Saying,
Just like, hey.
do you like bacon?
No, just like, hey.
Bring it up. Currently
Okay.
bringing it up at the moment. Once we get to his Twitter, that's when we'll do our Cathy update, and then we'll get on to the other things that we have to get done today. So a very busy podcast today. We can't be stuffing around talking about...
Alexander, I don't follow her. Bugger it. Well, here's something really quickly, Ed. I think I may have appropriated this. This just comes off the back of the Bachelor. Quick pitch. Okay, like I said, I think you got co-creator in this.
Good.
It's the old one of The Bachelor. None of the contestants speak English.
Oh, I love this one.
And not only do you win Richie's heart, but you win Australian citizenship.
Was that us?
It was. We were doing it on...
Or were we talking to someone else?
no, it was us. 100%, because you came up with it and then I finished it off.
And they get citizenship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this.
And the rest are off.
Deported.
They're deported.
Yeah, they get straight. But when they say, oh, sorry, you're not the winner.
Yep.
They go, ¿qué? And then the translator says, non bachelor. They go, oh no. And then a van rocks up in a hood.
Yeah, everyone
chucked in.
Yep, 60 Minutes.
Manasong.
Tara Brown's in there.
Tara's in there.
Yep.
Tara does a reverse. Oh no, Tara. And they start to run. Tara's got a rifle, a trank, shoots a trank in the ass, in the ball gown as they try and shuffle to freedom. They bundle her into the boot, and then she wakes up on Manus. Oh no, Manus. And then we do the don't start tweeting in. It's the same for the Bachelorette.
Yep.
It's a very pretty Australian girl and 24 asylum-seeking dudes
Yep.
trying to make their way in.
Good.
Here's another trick. 3 of them are guys that have lived here for a long time, but they're illegal.
Good. But we don't know who.
That's right. And they don't know that we're onto them. And so at the very end, even if they get picked, and we've got one more surprise, boom, door comes in, immigration.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Now, that's a fun show.
That's a fun show. Because you get everything. And then they get the realization, and then you know how they check back in with them, see how they're doing now?
Yep.
We check back in with Stavro. How's he going in Manus? I hate it here.
Also, I don't think Osher knows about it.
No, because he'd make a stand.
No. So he doesn't know because he's friends with all of them.
That's right.
And so he's like their pseudo bloody dad or something.
Yeah.
So, but he doesn't know, and then it's like the producers, they take them. Tara Brown rocks up with a train gun, boom, in the van, and then Osher. I don't know what happens. We just play by ear.
I think they start tweeting Osher pictures saying, "You did this to me."
Yep. Hashtag.
You did this to me. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Channel 10, if you're listening,
Yep.
Let's move on to the next part of the podcast today. There's a few things that we do need to sort out. I believe that it's a beautiful time in your life.
Yeah.
There's been an update. The ex-girlfriend that we know about.
Yeah.
When she, what did she take when she left in a huff? What did she take with her?
She took a NutriBullet
And
coconut oil
and
the
old El Paso.
Oh, sorry, Ed. Yeah, she took the old El Paso taco kit.
So the last time we saw this girl, she had packed up a box of what seems to be mainly kitchen items.
Mm. And may I just say, a NutriBullet that she bought for me as a housewarming gift and took it away.
And this was after she tried to slam dunk your iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, she had a nickname for herself, didn't she, during your time together?
Did she?
You just told me it.
Oh, yeah, we're not going to say her name.
Her nickname was?
The Enforcer.
No. The
Invisible Girlfriend.
Now, why did she call herself that?
Because I didn't do any Instagram posts of her.
And did she bring this up?
She did, but she would always say, my friends call me the Invisible Girlfriend. And I said, why? She said, because people would think that you don't have a girlfriend because you never do posts of me. And I said, that's ridiculous. Of course I've got a girlfriend.
You just don't know her. And did you say, and then was it one friend in particular? It was one friend in particular, wasn't it?
Yeah, let's not name her, but whenever she hung out with this girl, oh, mate, I don't even reckon she's real. She's like Kaiser Soze. I've never seen her.
But it was a real sore point, and it was a tough breakup, and we all felt it.
And also, Ed, to be fair to my ex-girlfriend, she's a good sport. Because I did 10 to 15 minutes of really good material on her, not just in stand-up, but on radio
but you hadn't spoken to her for a little while, and then last time on the pod we spoke about how you'd given her 40 calls after you'd had a few sherbets, and that's where we left it. But I believe there's some great news.
Yeah, we're getting married.
No, some great news. You've seen each other since?
We caught up, mate, because I wanted to just catch up for a coffee.
Beautiful, nice friend, lovely. What a lovely. And what did we talk about?
I just said, look, I'm sorry I haven't called you for 5 months.
Thanks.
And I apologised for, how things ended.
Very nice.
And I apologised for doing comedy material.
Thank you.
Because she texted me, when I texted her, she said, why are you texting me? Are you out of comedy material?
Oh, baby. Eh?
Yeah. And I just said, ha ha, no.
Never.
And look, we caught up for coffee,
It's
and
lovely. It's really nice. It's really
you know,
nice.
we're now.
Oh.
Well, we're getting a few coffees.
Oh, it's a beautiful story. And I believe you did something that you don't normally do for this lovely young lady.
We went out for 6 months, and we basically lived together, and I never cooked for her once.
Never once.
Once I did, once.
Okay.
But
You lived in a hotel together for a while, and let's not forget that.
Definitely. But I cooked for her, and she got very sick. So, you know, I didn't cook for her again, but then we caught up for a coffee, and she said, would you cook for me?
Oh.
I said, of course. That's what I do now, because I run a household. You're in my house now.
I'm in your house. I should say last time we were here, there was a clothes horse, and all it had on it was a towel and a pair of undies. That was 4 weeks ago. Those undies are still there. There's a slightly different towel, and the same sock that was there is there now, but there's also a grey T-shirt that's been added. So things are really looking up in here.
Here's the thing, Ed. I don't know what happens in this house, but my undies never dry. Anyway, I put on wet undies today. Before you came to my house, I had the choice of wearing dirty undies or clean, wet undies.
Ooh.
I went with the clean
Clean
wet.
wetties.
But
yeah.
So I said to my ex-girlfriend, I said, look, how about you come over? I'll cook for you. What do you want? Anything you want. It's
Old
just
El Paso.
No.
Cooked in coconut oil with a NutriBullet on the side.
Yeah, blended in NutriBullet. I said, anything you want. It's just like a restaurant. You can order.
Wow.
She said, I have a steak, ribeye. No. I fillet steak, medium rare.
Expensive one.
Medium rare,
It's
Ed.
an expensive one.
And also, they're so good that they were out of them at Coles.
Yeah.
So I went to the butcher.
Oh, my God.
Cost me about $30 for two steaks.
Yeah.
And they're really small and
Yeah, they're
high.
small. Yeah, they're tall.
And I'd never cooked anything like that in my life.
Height.
I was concerned. So I went to YouTube and watched a Gordon Ramsay video.
On how to cook steak.
How to cook steak.
And did it help? Because I'm big on YouTube tutorials.
It helped.
Wow.
It helped a lot. So
And what did we have as sides? We can't just have a steak.
I had sweet potato mash.
What did she have?
No, she had that too.
Oh, okay.
And broccoli.
What? You steamed broccoli?
No, I boiled it.
It's almost the same thing.
Is it?
And then with the sweet potato mash, how did you know how to make that?
That's easy. You just boil it and then you mash it. And then honestly, the thing about cooking steak is you just never know what it's going to be like in the middle. It's like a book, Ed.
Yeah.
You don't know whether you're going to enjoy the book. And I opened the book.
What was the last book you read?
I can't even remember.
No, seriously.
I'm serious.
Last book. Come on, think. Last book. From start to finish. Keeping in mind that Arnold Schwarzenegger's Total Recall doesn't count as a book.
I got asked this question just 2 days ago.
On Coffee Time with Tony Perrin?
Fucking.
Fucking.
You know what I'm reading at the moment?
Tell me what you're reading. Twitter.
No, I'm reading
Instagram.
Essential Vocabulary. I'll get it.
It sounds like a novel. Is it a novel about vocabulary?
So this is.
All right, he's picked up a book called Western. He's picked up a book called.
This is what I'm up to.
All right, so you're reading a book. Just read the front of the book, so if people are looking at it, they know exactly what type of book it is.
So it's called Webster's New World, Essential Vocabulary. Add over 1,500 new words to your vocabulary! ! So basically, I go through the letters, and I'm up to M.
Okay. Use one of the words that you've learnt from your new book in a sentence.
Okay, sure. That painting is very lurid.
I don't know if that works.
Yes, it does. Doesn't it? No. It does. Oh, it's pretty fun. Hey, how about this?
Give us another word.
How about this weather? It's pretty lurid.
I don't know if that works either.
Oh, okay, let's
Isn't it
move on
like-
from lurid.
Yeah.
How's this? Mate, that builder, he makes me livid. But that's livid's basic. Like that's basic.
Yeah, that's basic.
That's basic. What about
Get away
this?
from the L's.
What about this? Well, hang on, I got one more L. I don't know. He was a bit languid.
Yeah, okay. Effort. Yeah, okay. A bit languid. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, how's this one?
Get away from L.
No, I'm into J's now.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't clear until I placed them in juxtaposition.
Oh, he's done it.
There you go. Anyway, I could go on all
But
day.
it wasn't clear until I placed them in juxtaposition.
Does that make sense?
No, not really.
No. Well, mate,
Right.
hang on. Damn it.
Okay,
Here's
give
the
us
thing
another
about
one.
these words.
Come on, give us another one. But use something specific. The problem is the sentences are too general.
All right.
So that try.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Um,
Something you would say.
Sure. The sun today is iridescent.
There we go.
So anyway, mate, that's what I'm reading at the
Wow.
moment. I'm up to M. I want to get M's. I give myself tasks
Because
every
the
day.
L's weren't as spectacular as they could have been.
No. Well, that's the thing. You've got to
Read
use...
read us the definition of lurid then.
Sure. Lurid, harsh or shocking. Vivid, sensational, shocking. Here's the thing with their definitions. There's...
That's just other words.
Yeah, I know. There are other words that don't even relate to each other. It's so vague. Here's an example sentence. Tabloids love to feature lurid stories on their front pages to attract the attention of perverts. That's what it says.
Does it say perverts?
Pretty much. But anyway,
Well, there you go.
There you go.
So there you go. Let's have a new word each time now. Keep
Sure.
that aside. You'll always bring in your new pieces of vocabulary.
Yep.
Now, we should say that, and listen, something's up with the ex-girlfriend. I'm hoping she comes on the podcast.
I've asked her.
What did she say?
She said, "Is that the only reason why you've called me? Because you want me to be a podcast
Now there's
guest?"
two only reasons. A, are you out of material? Or B, you want me to be a podcast guest? What did you say? Will she come on? And she said yes or no.
She said no, but she'll come
Why?
around. No, she'll come around.
I've
'cause
never met her. I've never even... I have seen many pictures of her that you've had because she's was not the invisible girlfriend. You've showed me many wonderful photos of you two together.
she's a good girl. She's going on Kentucky tour, Ed, in 2 weeks.
She's already been on Kentucky tour.
Yeah, but she goes every year.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
no, it's not what you think. She says it's all for the culture.
Okay. Sounds lurid. We should say that you're doing something artistic.
What's that?
You're hosting the opening night of the Melbourne International Film Festival.
Oh, I am. And can I just mention Grey Goose too? Cause
No.
Can I?
Are they one of your personal sponsors?
Yes.
Oh, please, mention them away.
Grey Goose.
Yep.
Fantastic vodka.
Okay. Where's it from?
It's from Picardy in France.
Okay.
Look, in terms of vodka, they're number one.
Okay.
And bloody delicious.
Okay, I'd like to take this opportunity to say that in no way do I endorse Grey Goose vodka. This is Ed Cavalier saying that in no way do I endorse Grey Goose vodka, no matter where it is from. If I had to pick my top 1,000 vodkas, it would not even be close to making the list.
All right.
Have I made that clear?
Yeah, sure. All right.
Excellent.
So what have you got? What have you got?
So you have got your opening night. Tell me a little bit about the Melbourne International Film Festival opening night. What is your role?
I'm hosting the red carpet.
It's not red though,
No, it's a blue carpet.
like the Alan Border Medal.
Exactly like the Alan Border Medal.
Shane Watson going to be there?
Yeah, Shane Watson's going to be there. Fucking
Peter Neville?
Yeah.
Wade Seckham?
Wade Seckham will definitely be
Danny
there.
Buckingham?
Yep.
Joe Scuderi?
Skidiri.
Joe Angel?
Well, you're yeah.
Jimmy Marr?
Yep.
Will Jimmy Marr be there in a Kingswood?
Yes.
Oh, no, a Valiant. Strike that.
Oh, so he's a
No. You can't tell the Valiant story. That's a big no-no. That's such a no-no that's not even on YouTube. That's
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Oh, that's a very Queensland story.
Can you say it?
No.
Jimmy Marr in a Valiant.
Yeah, just saying Jimmy Marr and the word Valiant.
Can I guess?
You can get arrested.
Sticks his.
No. It's
No.
possibly the most lurid story.
Is it more lurid than a so-called footballer who can fit his appendage into a pint glass with mortar spare?
The flaccid.
Yeah, the flaccid.
Yeah, flaccid. I don't know if he started that rumour or someone else did, because I know that guy, and it's exactly the type of rumour that he would like to be out there.
Oh, see, I was thinking it was someone else too, but you're talking about
No, I'm not.
another footballer.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about an AFL footballer. You're talking about a former
See, this is what I'm
NRL
saying.
footballer.
This is why it's the same. Here's a funny one for you. A former NRL superstar, he was telling me about how he was off to do, I got a gig to do, but yeah, doing a cashier, I'm just doing like a sportsman's night. And I just tell a few stories, get a few grand, it's going to be great. And I was like, oh, that's great, good on you. And I go, what do you do? Like, just because he had a book. I said, do you do stories from your book? He goes, no, I never read that. I said, I read it. Why didn't you tell me before I read it? He goes, no, I've never even read that, mate. I go, what? He goes, what do I do? I just go there and I just use stories that I've heard old footy players tell when I was playing, and I just change the names.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he say that it was him?
Yes. He changes the names, he inserts him into the story, and then names a different player.
I don't mind that.
I don't know, but it means that some of these stories might have taken place in the 1800s. Like the first game I ever played, it's fantastic. I don't care.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's a footy crowd, a footy club audience. They don't care.
They'd be loving it.
They love it. He says they love it. They don't care.
Yeah, he's getting the best of the best stories.
That's right.
Oh my God.
That's
I
what-
would have seen him.
And that's why he said to me, I don't know why you comedians are so uptight about using each other's material. I do it all the time. That's how it started.
Wow.
And I was like, well, it's kind of different. Anyway.
Can we say who it is?
No. So,
I reckon I know him.
you wouldn't.
I reckon I played golf with him. I'm serious.
Oh, no.
I did.
No. I know the guy you mean, not him.
Okay.
Here we go. You're at the Melbourne International Film Festival. You're hosting the blue carpet.
Yep.
Who are you doing it with?
Gracie Otto.
Oh, what a wonderful young Australian actress.
Yes, Barry Otto's daughter.
Don't say that. She's
Really?
an actress and artist in her own right. It has nothing to do with her father. You're just like all the rest.
No, but hang on.
You are just
She's
like
a friend of mine.
Yeah, you are just like all the rest who want to try and make sure that young Gracie can't forge her own world, her own life in this career because you just keep dragging her down and bringing up her father.
She's a good friend of mine now.
Wow.
And you know
Well,
what,
you
Ed?
won't be with comments like that.
No, I will be. And listen to this. We had a lovely night last night, and Geoffrey Rush was meant to come, but he didn't.
That's big.
She said, Jeffrey's coming. And I said, Jeffrey?
Edelston?
And she's like, I said, Geoffrey who? She's like, Geoffrey Rush. I said, from Camberwell? The guy who saved Camberwell train station. It's an area in Victoria that would have been bulldozed if it wasn't for Jeffrey's great work. And she said, he's a family friend since I was a young girl. And I said, I can't fucking wait till he comes.
And
Didn't turn up.
I really want to talk to him about Man in the Iron Mask. Was he in that?
No, I want to talk to him about what's that fucking really
God, he's been in some duds.
no, what was that fucking preview? It's like the girl with the she used to write the letters. Don't tell. It was like German. It was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Don't tell. I'll kill me.
Yeah, the message, the little girl. Yeah, I know the
The
one.
little diary writer or something.
The little diary. The blogger. The little blogger. Germany's first blogger. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In brackets, Anne Frank or something. It was like she was great. Anyway, I never saw the film.
Anyway,
But yeah, we digress. What have you got for us, Ed? You got a game?
I got a game. It's called Real Film in the Melbourne International Film Festival or Fake One that I've made up.
Good.
As an expert in the Melbourne International Film Festival, I've been to some films there. I've been to films at the Brisbane one, the Sydney one, and it's great. You get a chance to see something you might not already have seen, and you can never be too depressed. That's what I say.
And there's always sex.
Oh, yeah. You are 100%. If anyone's looking for a film to watch, may I strongly recommend Blue is the Warmest Colour. Please tweet us.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Many years ago, I recommended a film called Short Bus.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever seen it?
Yes, Lezos. I've seen it.
No. Which one? Blue is the Warmest or Short Bus?
Oh, Short Bus.
Short Bus, no. That Short Bus opens with a. I can't tell you, but please go and watch it.
It's an orgy.
It's everything you'd hope for.
Yeah.
But Blue is the Warmest Colour. You know the girl who's in the latest Bond film, the pretty French one?
No.
It's where she got her start.
Oh.
Très graphique.
Do you see her naked?
More so, yeah.
That's good.
I wouldn't call it lurid. I would call it incandescent.
Ooh. Sounds good acting.
Ask Gracie about it tonight.
Yeah, I will.
Here's ask if Jeffrey's seen it. I'm talking about the film.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's have a look at. So the first one. Is this a real film in the Melbourne International Film Festival, or is this one that I've made up? A magical substance flows into me. From Palestine.
What?
Which is in Arabic, English, and Hebrew.
Hang on.
Is that a real film or have I made it up?
Is that so the full title is
A magical substance flows into me.
From Palestine.
From Palestine.
So From Palestine is in the title?
No, just a magical.
Oh,
but it's for the movie is
Oh,
from
I was
Palestine.
going to say that was good. A magical
Palestinian substance
fluid
flows
into me from Palestine. I'm like, this guy is good. He'll get it in ya. He's from Palestine. I'm going to go. I just hope it's true because I want to watch it.
What's your answer?
True.
Correct.
Yes. Who's in it?
Nobody.
Gary Sweet?
Palestinians. All your favourite Palestinian actors. Geoffrey Rush. The Palestinian Geoffrey Rush. A dystopian drama from Mexico about a world where there is only one man left who can father a child. Is this a real film in the Melbourne International Film Festival or one that I've made up? Will it help if I give you the name of the film?
Sure.
Diego Jizz.
Yeah, that did help. Because it sounded real until Diego Jizz came along. Oh, jeez, it'd be good if it's true. I'm going to go with false.
She's a fake, you buddy. It's a great name for a title.
They should have just called it Diego Jizz, but Jizz spelt differently. You know what I mean? Like
spelled J-E-S-U-S.
No. Well, you would say H-H-H-J-I-U or something Z-Z-Z.
But then in brackets,
Jizz.
Ready?
Yeah.
A dutiful woman is struck with the dilemma of a lifetime when she uncovers a devastating secret from her husband's past. A VHS tape that shows her footage of her husband's involvement in war crimes. This one is from Serbia.
True.
You're correct.
Has to be.
Of course it is. How just
Because if you came up with that as a fakie,
Yep.
I was going to say you've done well.
What about this? An Italian-Greek thriller. Hang on, get this
True.
one. Yeah, well, you're halfway there. Francesco and Spiro
Oh, yeah?
are in the idyllic location of Venice when they inadvertently witness a murder take place beside one of the historic canals. Francesco and Spiro find themselves catapulted into a world of murder and intrigue. It's an Italian and Greek co-production. Is it a real film or a fake film?
Well, I'm going to say it's a real film based on reality because I reckon, because my friend is actually in Italy right now, Ed, and I reckon this is it, and she's with Spiro.
It's a fake movie, but it's the pitch for Wog Boy 3. Holy Malacca, they chucked that bloke in the river. Oppa. Last one.
Wog Boy, did they ever make it to MIFF?
Wog Boy?
Yeah.
No.
He'll be there.
They don't like that.
Giannopoulos will be there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can't have a film festival without Geo.
Yeah.
Last one. A drama from Australia. William McInnes, Deb Mailman, Tony Collette and Kate Blanchett. A pulsating drama set on the fringes of the Australian outback that explores the relationships of a disjointed modern Australian family.
It sounds like that coffee show with Tony Perrin a lot. I'm going to go with fucking real.
It is a real film. It's called Wankfest.
Is it?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Cost 10 mil.
Promise?
Promise.
Literally called Wankfest.
Yep.
You're joking.
Everyone Google Wankfest right now and you will see a picture of William McInnes and
Deb Mailman.
Kate Blanchett.
Wanking?
I can't say.
Is it a Wankfest?
No, it's not literal.
Yeah, but why not? It should be.
Well-
And also, that's not to say that Kate Blanchett and William McInnes, they're playing characters.
Yeah.
If they're just playing a game of soggy biscuit or whatever, that's what the character
That's what the character
demanded.
would do. This is the character doing this. It's lunchtime. We've stopped rolling. Yeah, I know, but
You know what? That's
you never be too prepared.
off the back of that. Just a quick pitch: soggy biscuit.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 a.m. Okay. 10 contestants
10.
with a celebrity guest in
Oh,
there.
that's good.
So someone like
Well, why doesn't everyone have a hood on? So, like, everyone's got a bag over their head. So you don't know who's who, right?
soggy biscuit with hoods on.
Have they had a few?
Yeah.
Yeah. How plastered are they?
Oh,
Why don't we do it
here's the thing.
directly outside of a nightclub?
No, but here's the thing. Because
In a nightclub.
yeah, but here's the thing. Because if you drink too much, then it might delay.
Then you lose.
You lose. So you don't want to drink. You want to drink enough so that if you do have to eat the biscuit, you won't remember it. But you don't want to drink so much that you can't get the job done.
Jesus, that's the trouble.
So
And then
and there's free piss in the green room.
Wow. I love it. Who's going to host, though? If it's live at 1 a.m., who's perfect to say, and now, welcome to Soggy Biscuit Extreme?
Do we get hot dogs back?
Nah.
Yeah,
it's too
you're right.
obvious.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
got to be someone classier.
You're right. You're
Jeff
right.
Rush? But like in the full Shakespearean makeup? Hello.
Geoffrey's perfect. I don't even think he needs a co-host.
It'd be nice.
A nice girl?
I think so. A wonderful piece of female talent.
Mm.
Indira Naidoo. Last week's winner is having some issues. Can't cross to him.
That's good.
And one of the people in the hood is a celebrity. And
Yeah.
at home, you've got to try and they're wearing a number around their neck, trying to get it done on the biscuit. And you're you got to text in who you think it is. I reckon number 6. Oh, I reckon I know that member anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Is that? Wait a second. Is that Buzz Aldrin?
And
No.
also, you don't have to take the hood off.
No.
Only the loser has to take the hood
That's
off.
great. So the celebrity.
You could get away with
But
it.
the celebrity still has to plug, so they put the microphone under the hood. Geoffrey bounces over. Well, you didn't win. You won. You came first in the soggy biscuit, so you didn't have to eat it. what would you like to say? And they sort of put it underneath the hood, and they go, yeah, obviously we're really excited about the new album. It's just nice to have the band back together. And we're playing Day on the Green, Syrah May Wines with something for Kate. So thanks a lot, Jeff. No problem. Indira? All right, let's leave it there. Listen, we're coming back. The next episode, we're going to do a story about Mean Girls, the film. Tiff keeps saying that things are her favourite movie in order to make me watch them when they come on the television. I've sussed her out because she said it about 4 separate films, and you can't have 4 favourite movies. Not allowed.
No.
The maximum is... Well, you can have 5, I believe, but you have to have... But it's a floating top 4. We're going to come back. Also, next episode, we'll give you some of the other shows that have that debuted on the podcast network.
And we do need to get to Cathy.
Listen, I really need to sort this out because people are starting to ask me about it at work. Someone just texted me the other day, #feed out for Cathy.
Yep.
I thought, all right, this is starting to get somewhere. This is like the Ice Bucket Challenge, but with purpose.
Yep.
Stick around. Next episode is coming soonies.
And Ed, just quickly, come to my comedy show.
Oh, when is it?
There's still tickets. In Melbourne, I'm doing August 10 to 14. In Sydney, I've got a new date at the Comedy Store on September 2. It's a Friday night, and there's no footy on, Ed. It's the week off.
I love that.
AFL. So come to my comedy show.
When you're in Sydney and you're talking about AFL, there might be rugby league.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Come to my show. All the tickets, ashwilliams.com.au.
ashwilliams.com.au if you'd like tickets to that.
Yeah, thank you.